wake it up, wake it on up. With my boy JB, good in the hood, man. And we about to, touch on a couple more subjects or a couple things that's new to us. With P Diddy. Um, what's good with you, folks?
Oh man, not much, man, not much. Just trying to dig through it. You know what I mean? They trying to persecute Diddy. With the brothers, and the brothers guilty, but I'm not gonna say guilty, but he still got a chance to prove himself innocent. I'm gonna say that with all the Fed talk, there's a lot of Fed talk. I think we kind of hit it before that if the Feds is getting them, then it's automatic, and the New York Southern District of New York is gonna be automatic. But when you look at the case, my biggest deal is I feel like the case should be a lot more deeper. Like they got the tapes, they got the NDAs, but they talking about 1,000 bottles of baby oil. Like they just want niggas' imaginations to run wild. They don't
They
want to address the real issue.
they're making it like it's a joke, it's a shit on Diddy, but gotta understand there's so many other people involved that maybe come out, maybe don't. You know what I'm saying? And I think the reason that they got these tapes, some of this shit gonna get destroyed because they don't. It's some big names and some big people that not gonna be heard of. You know what I'm saying?
Label execs.
Or they tapes up out of there. You know what I'm saying? Everybody not getting caught. It's somebody that's above that. You know what I mean? But they said he had a whole bunch of people that was like, you know what I'm saying? It would have been ugly. So now that
Mhm.
they can run their play. You know what I'm saying? And I remember you said something about the Ciroc. Is there any like more detail that that they was he trying to get over on them or he pissed up a higher up from that drink?
Nah, he was suing them because of some racial discrimination. Like they were only promoting his alcohol to, he wanted his alcohol to be more of a top shelf alcohol, not like a Smirnoff. You know what I mean? Was they done pushed it down to the Smirnoff cost price point where you picking and choosing, do I want to drink Smirnoff or Ciroc, where
But
you
they
still got Belvedere, you got all these other vodkas that are sitting up higher than him. So like you said, there's 20 a bottle, right? I think Smirnoff run about 15 bottle.
they're about 20 something, 22, 23 for a nice size
And
bottle.
he's trying to serve, and you imagine this, like he trying to serve his $20 bottle of liquor to millionaires. Like so that's got to sit some type of way. Some nigga like, fuck, I'll drink this shit for you right now, but shit, let me pour this bottle out, this glass out as soon as the cameras turn off. So
Yeah, it's too cheap. It don't sound like you know, like it's worth getting. You know what I'm saying?
and with
Unless,
that said, I mean about the alcohol, kind of, I want to hit off of that, like why it's so important that he make money off his alcohol, because from what I heard is that most of the money he's making was off of Biggie still to this day. Like he made more money off like Biggie was only alive till 25, right? And Diddy's been making 25 years of money off of Diddy's records, Diddy's plays, Diddy's streams, not Diddy's, but
but
Biggie
then
streams for
that missing
25
you
years.
song, that missing you song was a big thing too. He capitalized off of Biggie losing his life because as you
Even
can
life after
recall,
death.
yeah, but yeah, that too. But if you can recall, they was pushing that song real big. I'm missing you with him, Faith Evans, and all that. So yeah, so he ate a while for off of that, off of Biggie for sure.
Let me ask you a question. Have you heard of this Biggie album, this unreleased Biggie album that didn't come out, called The Commission?
Nah,
So it was supposed to
never.
be Biggie's last album under Bad Boy, and he was going to do his own thing after that. And he died. Like life after death was already done, but The
Yeah, he wasn't
Commission
letting
was.
them. He wasn't letting them
Yeah,
go.
exactly,
He wasn't letting them go.
exactly.
He was too much. You know, one of them guys, like one of the best rappers that we seen in our time. You feel me? And he only had 2 albums out, so to go out and leave and do more, he could did a lot of big things like like his song "Sky's the Limit." He was really looking at like blowing up. You know what I'm saying? Because
Hmm.
come with his third, fourth, fifth album. You know what I'm saying? So he had a long run. But what did you see the thing about him with his mama? And
Yeah,
said she put her, you know, they were just talking. He said my mama could put her palms on the ground, like I guess like as like standing up, you know, bending over, and she was like, yeah,
Yeah,
flat. And I thought that was, you know, kind of weird, and it made me think about how R. Kelly was saying, like, you know, a lot of people close to him, you know, mistreated him, sexually abused him. You know what I'm saying? He learned kind of that behavior. You know what I'm saying? And instead of being you know, the victim, he turned to the predator somewhat. You know what I'm saying? Because I can't really
yeah,
say he was doing all this and doing all that. But his mom and him relationship, you know, that's the first time I seen it. It seemed kind of odd. You know, she's still
did
trying to
seem
look
kind
young
of.
and you know talking.
She on the IV. You know about the IVs, right? When they said they after the parties they hook them up to the IVs to bring everybody back to life. You know, there's like a after that. You know what I mean? They've been drugging all night.
Yeah, because I seen one white dude. I don't know his name, but they was, you know, P Diddy was clowning and all that. He was linked over. You know what I'm saying? Like gone. He was gone. So yeah, they was partying real big. And the crazy thing is I'm trying to figure out why certain celebrities want to have tapes or have this evidence. You know what I'm saying? Is it for they safety, for they won't get caught? And like I said, with the feds grabbing the tapes, it's kind of they can do whatever they want now. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
No one's gonna know but them. So if he was dealing with people and had tapes on them and all this stuff, and they good with the feds or they was, you know what I'm saying? That shit about to get thrown out, erased. But
Yeah,
I feel P Diddy is going down regardless. You know what I'm saying? Because it's making it look bad, and they've been doing this for what? It's been over a year that they've been kind of building this up, you know, on the internet. So who knows for the you know, in real life, the feds been looking at it and doing stuff, but just to put all this stuff for the public to start wondering and make it look like this, and now you got 100 baby oils, you got the big old bed in the backyard, so it looked like,
yeah,
you know, they just doing big freaky stuff, trans mans, everybody, a
yeah. I'm
lot.
just saying, like, you gonna show me the baby oil? Did Diddy drown niggas in baby oil? You know what I'm saying?
We
Was
have
was
we have
this?
no
You know,
idea. Maybe
did
he
this
wanted
nigga
to get
like?
shot to his dances. He could have
I don't know,
just
but hey, what's the crime with the baby oil? Did he steal the baby oil? You know what I mean? Was it a baby oil heist that we didn't know about? Like, did he? Like, what's the baby oil got to do it? You not? Is it illegal to have baby oil?
just to put it on our mind to be like, wow, what freaky stuff was he doing? You know, because you know, for the back doors and all that, and the extra. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
not
No, I get it.
and no telling what he was doing. But it really, you know, all the stuff they put out there, we can only imagine, and that's all we would think about. You feel me? We ain't
I mean,
think.
I thought there was baby oil gel now. Like, you didn't need the baby oil, the liquidy one. You get the gel. You know what I
Yeah, it's
mean? So I'm
been to
like
jail.
what's yeah, like why he got baby oil? Like them niggas must have been. He must have drowned some niggas in baby oil. That's why it's on. That's why they put it on the feds put it on the case.
Who is you say free Diddy? What do you think? What is your comment to free Diddy? Are you with that? You think he should be free? Because we know a lot of these guys in the industry is on that type of timing anyway. You know what I'm saying? So he's like, what did Diddy do so bad to become the front runner? Besides the scandalous snake stuff that we think he has something to do with rappers and Tupac and Biggie. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
As far as just being a freaky dude and they doing weird stuff at parties and getting high, you know, they're gonna have to arrest the whole industry. You know what I'm saying? So what do you
Yeah.
think? Think that's a thing that as the black community or
Like, is
more of
Diddy
hip hop,
innocent
should we be
or should
saying
Diddy be
free?
out on bail right now? Is Diddy innocent?
I think he should be out. I think he should be able to get bail, but they don't want him to get up out of there. They know he gonna try to get on.
Yeah.
But that's a better thing. I would say, yeah, at least get a man bail because you know we got a lot of alleged stuff happen, but he all they said he did was all we got that we know was he was beating up on his you know his
Yeah.
single. Yeah,
Yeah. And
Cass.
that's his character. That's the character that's where they got him on character, you know. And they got all the people jumping out the woodwork because they say Lil Rod helped him produce his last album. He actually got charges, you know what I mean, accusations against Diddy too. So, you know what I mean, there's people that's popping up saying things that have been, you know, violated. So if they got to prove their case, they got to prove their case. I mean, that's the main point.
Yeah,
You know,
it's supposed to be, innocent to guilty, but especially in our, you know, black people, Hispanic people, people of color, it's usually the other way around. You know what I'm saying? It's usually like, not no, oh, we're gonna give you bail, you get fighted out. You kind of looked at guilty already. They've been building the case on the man for over a year, so it ain't looking too good. You feel me? If you on here, you could like the like up, my guy, female, whoever on here. Thank you, appreciate it. But it's like it's more to it than that because there's a lot of people. I'm sure he was looking up to somebody that was doing way more than him. I bet
Clyde Davis.
I bet it's a European dude that's up there balling and was doing this shit. Well, we already know who one of
We
them
know
was.
we know who it is, Clyde Davis.
That's who you
That
think it is.
nigga, he was in the when Whitney died. This nigga was throwing a party downstairs, and knew Whitney was dead upstairs, and continued to party. You know what I mean? That's the type of
You said
nigga. That's the type. Clive Davis.
no. You
He
said
was
new
when
Whitney.
Whitney Houston. Yeah,
Okay.
when Whitney Houston died, like he knew she was dead. He came downstairs and like, hey, this is what Whitney wanted us to do. Like Whitney's still dead upstairs,
Yeah,
and
he
they throwing a party. So that's the type of mentality niggas you're dealing with. They don't give a
clear
fuck. They,
get that shit cleared up a little bit. Get the alibi and that's crazy.
yeah, nigga like him don't need no alibi. Clyde Davis, like, have you heard anything on him? Like, everybody say he trained Diddy, but ain't have a word out. I haven't heard one allegation on him,
I don't
other than the
even know
Whitney
who he
story.
is, but I don't even know. I don't know who that is.
Yeah, that nigga behind a lot of music.
But I'm sure probably some of that stuff, if he was on tape and all that, the feds got that shit and it's about to get destroyed. You know what I'm saying? They're not gonna take down everybody. You know what I'm saying? But P Diddy right now, his face is on it. So a lot of us is thinking, okay, Jay-Z, Beyonce next. All the black people of power that really like, damn, how they still balling and he ain't put out no music and shit. I don't be seeing nobody wearing Sean John no more and stuff. You know what I mean? But he's still
Yeah,
on that status. So it's people
he
like that.
he using Biggie money. Like, he really Diddy ain't had much success after Biggie. He didn't have. He had. I Need a Girl Part 1, Part 2. Like Usher, was Usher under him? Like, he didn't have much success. I mean, a couple niggas popped up, but no success
Yeah.
stay. Like
It's
Shine, they
all
all popped up.
it's all
Rest in
back
peace,
in
Big Rob, Black
it's
Rob,
all back in the day shit. The locks. It was like,
G Dep.
early 90s.
Yeah, 2000. But everybody who he dropped, Danity Kane, no one hit. Man, I think Making the Band was probably the biggest thing he had going on. That shit didn't last long.
Yeah,
So
that was what, 2-3 seasons?
yeah, the niggas doing reality TV.
Yeah.
So man, he
I'd
had
say
Revolt.
if Cassie was so unhappy, she should have spoke up when she felt wrong. Um, and that's true. And the only reason she looked at different is because she stayed around and whatever they was doing, he was doing. But
I'm on
a lot of people gonna say, well, he was keeping her high, he was keeping her needing money, and
hostage. I'm under the impression that she was pretty much being held like hostage. With using the drugs, using, what I mean, whatever his tools were to keep her in her place. And maybe he had a videotape of her too. So I'm not gonna like completely say that she could have got out of it. She could have ran away. She tried.
I think
We
she
saw when
got out of it.
we saw when she tried to run away. We saw the video. She
That's
tried
one
to run
time.
away.
But what about, was he doing tours or like he's a businessman? He couldn't have her with him all the time. If she really wanted to get on, she could have got on. I believe. You know what I'm saying? But did he have some power? Did he have a tape? Did he have some drugs? Did he manipulate the situation like she was trying to manipulate getting money? Like, them type of females is messing with them dudes ain't not for no love or I just gotta be with them. They trying to come up. They trying to get rich.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like I'm taking advantage of you, but you taking advantage of me. You know what I'm saying? We taking advantage of each other pretty much. But
Yeah.
I think that she could have got on, and that's what makes it looks like suspect. Like, why now all of a sudden all the shit finna crash on them? You feel me? Like you could have said something, you didn't say nothing. So why even be on it? But, she want to get money. You gotta get that paper. You know what I'm talking
Yeah.
about?
All them niggas, even the dudes. They say Farnsworth Bentley. Like I was listening to an interview with the dude from.
He was Dude, I remember him back in
Yeah,
the
they said that was Puffy's. That was Puffy's. I mean, I think he's married with kids, but they said that was Puffy's boyfriend. They
yeah.
said they had a few niggas around there. The dude from making the band was like, you could tell the niggas that Puffy was into because
He always
he was
gay.
treating him like a bitch.
He always seemed gay. Or do you think Puffy made that be his little act with the little umbrella and all the bright clothes? I always thought he was gay from back in the day.
Yeah,
I didn't know you had
I think he married with kids. He
okay. Well,
got kids.
that don't mean much, but you know what I'm saying.
I know, but I'm just saying, like, the nigga wasn't always gay.
Wasn't super broke. He wasn't super wing wasn't broke. Maybe
Yeah. Did he
bisexual,
turn them out?
gay later. Yeah, gay for the paper.
Yeah, so they said even the dudes was just letting Diddy, treat him like a little bitch. That's how a lot of motherfuckers could tell who Diddy was like fucking with because it would be a different kind of like you and your girl, you know what I mean? You kind of like, hey, make my food, you know what I mean? Where my food at? You talking to a nigga a certain way.
Yeah,
You
a
couldn't
little
talk to a regular
aggressive.
nigga that way.
A little
You go talk
aggressive.
to your girl. You couldn't talk to a regular bitch that way. You talk to your girl that way though.
And especially if somebody around and you feel like offended by something she did, you a buck up a little bit more.
Yeah.
Like, hey, what you quiet? What you whoop? So if you're doing that to grown ass men, yeah, it don't look right. It don't look right.
And ain't none of that guilty. I mean, he ain't guilty of none of that because it's all like they say. A lot of the motherfuckers gave consent. Like, I don't know
Yeah,
about the drugs, but it's a lot of sometimes motherfuckers give consent on drugs. I'm not trying to defend no Justin Bieber shit or no Usher shit because they was underage.
but we all go.
But
But before you go to the party, right? Now think about this: when P Diddy talking to the little kid, now his parents is at wrong. Now P Diddy might be a nasty, fucked up, like you know what I mean. If that's the case, that's wrong. But for you to, I'm if Justin Bieber went that route, I'm sure it was he knew it before it happened. It wasn't blind, you know what I'm saying? Even though that's a kid and he still think like a kid, but he was telling him, "Oh, this is your car. You're gonna get this mansion." You know what I'm saying?
I don't
And
think he would have known unless he experienced it before. I
you,
don't think a kid that would have known what he getting into if he unless he experienced
except
it before.
Usher, right? Because Usher was underage when P Daddy was on him, and then he brought Justin Bieber. So I mean, yeah, he might didn't know it. I'm not saying he knew soon as it was talked about, but I'm saying they eased him in and they say, "Look, you want to be rich," and I'm you just probably a lot of them. You know what I'm saying? If not the majority, all our superstars. Um, what you gonna do? You got to do this to get that paper, or
Yeah,
what won't you do? And motherfuckers say, "I'll do anything for the money." What you want me to do? You gonna give me that car, that house? I'm gonna be famous. Everybody gonna know my name. I'm not saying that's right or whatever, but I'm saying if he
I'm
was
saying.
taken advantage of like that, I'm sure it was told to him before it happened. All right.
I think personally that's something that Diddy. That's a conversation Diddy had afterwards with him. After the nigga slid the little boy some drugs, probably had the nigga loose. Like that's what they do. They slide the kids drugs. These niggas ain't just talking to the kid. You know what I mean? Like they giving the kids drugs. And the kids don't.
Like
They
up,
not
y'all.
making.
Like
They
up.
already young. They not making a decision. They can't give consent, and them niggas get taken advantage of after they was given some drugs, that adult drugs. You know what I mean? So it's like, what? Then the shit
And then
happened. Then you come to Diddy like, what the fuck happened? There's you finna be rich. You finna be a millionaire. Keep your
and
mouth shut.
he might have had a tape of him, and they like, look, I'm gonna show this tape. If you try to go ahead and get rid or become a superstar without me, I got you doing this. You know what I'm saying? So you
Yeah.
know, it's all kind of ways to it. And he sounds like a very evil man, but um, unless they
But with
gonna
that,
bring a lot of top dogs down, that's evil in the industry. Um, but I mean, yeah, I guess it's his time, bro. You know what I'm
but
saying? Looks bad.
let me just say, with that said, I don't think that's in the case. I don't think they got the Justin Bieber or the Usher situation in the case. So if we talking about is he guilty of what they trying to charge him for, that's a whole different story. They trying to say that
But
just
some
because
of
he
them
was
might
flying,
come out.
just because he was flying bitches around, hookers around, he's human trafficking. But it's like niggas fly bitches out all the time.
Yeah,
Then pass them to the homie.
you gotta be able to prove that. Because just because I fly you out, or you know what I'm saying, once you come visit me and we do our thing, ain't no telling what you're gonna do after or later. You can go do anything you want. I'm not holding you hostage. Or if I am hosting you hostage and having you go do sending you to these baller type, industry people, then okay, but they're gonna have to prove that. And I don't know if that's that easy to prove unless people come up and be like, yep, and I was purchasing this from P Diddy, and he was bringing me. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
case, and I think if they got a little too much on him, I think he gonna break and tell. You know what I'm saying? Quickly, I think he gonna start yelling. You know what I'm saying? Like
Let
it
me
was
let me
just
ask you something.
it was them too. Them over there. This guy, he gonna point some motherfuckers out because they start talking all that all day long. He don't know how to deal with that. You know what I'm saying?
Let me ask you something. You think that they got all the tapes? We know they got all the tapes and all the videos, right? Does that make it easier for the feds to get confessions, get people to testify, help them with their case? Because
They
they
got
can
all
blackmail them just as
they got
much
all
as
they got all the evidence. And they
yeah.
got shit to say. Well, look, they can start making their deals. Like, you tell us and let them, you testify against them. We might give you a little leniency. You know what I'm saying? You might get less time. You know what I'm saying? But it's all in their hands now. So it's more dangerous. Now, if P Diddy had him, he might have moved and went to somewhere else and, hey, y'all, fuck y'all. You know what I mean? Then they would probably have to try to assassinate him, because if you try to take me to jail, I'm gonna get these tapes out to who I need to give it to. Which who is that? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? If they
They
work
could,
everybody, but yeah, now he don't got the tapes. There go his evidence. They can do
but I
whatever.
think that we don't know. They could be in someone else's hands though. Like I think a smart nigga
Copies, yeah,
would
better.
have had a copy and would have
Better.
sent it off to someone. So and with that being known, we know that this wasn't a surprise. He knew he was getting raided. He knew this shit was
Yeah,
coming. He knew it was coming
for a while.
before he did the Love album. He knew it was coming. So like type of nigga like that gets a big heads up on shit coming. So who knows? They probably don't even got all the tapes of the niggas or the
But I'm
executives.
saying, if he had that much time and it was all good for him, why in the hell did he have these tapes laying all around, like in not safe places, all in his house so they can get? You know what I'm saying? Well,
True,
no
true.
shit, they might have put the tapes there. You know what I'm saying? But I'm thinking he knew what 2-3 months before that they looking and they coming in my shit, and they the feds is on me now. So
Yeah.
he had time to do a lot. So I don't understand why would it be every all the houses, then all these baby oils, all this other shit is like it's concerning, but he definitely ain't the monster all by himself. You know what I'm saying? He thought he can get away with it like so many other probably in the industry doing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And learn through. Like up the video, like up, man. Support the channel, y'all. But
So what's up with Cat Williams saying he got a tape of Steve Harvey
oh yeah,
and
that's crazy.
Diddy?
Steve Harvey player too. Stacey Adams married. You wouldn't think like but he was also Pete. He kind of had his daughter, right? Steve Harvey.
Yeah, Lori Harvey.
Okay, Puff was messing with her, but then I heard something like Cat Williams say, yeah, he got a tape with him, like doing some homosexual acts and shit. It's getting crazy.
They, they were saying that Steve Harvey gave Diddy Lori to get closer to Diddy or something like that.
Yeah, he used his daughter so he can get on him, which I don't know how true that is, but
Some
that's
gossip shit.
that's crazy. But I'm trying to figure out how does Cat, what I'm saying? I know Cat Williams probably got blackballed and all that. But why does he got a tape of dudes, getting down? That just shows you like something ain't right with them guys in Hollywood. Like, you niggas got tapes of other mans doing it, like for what? To be
Yeah.
like, if you say something or I'm gonna drop you, know what I'm saying? And we always hear you know who Whack Hunted is, right? Whack Hunted said he got videos of everybody. He know everybody, and it'd be like, well, how the hell you get all these videos and excuse me, of people doing weird stuff?
I guess they buy the videos and use them as collaterals, just like man, it's just like leverage. Like, okay, you got a video of so and so. Let me get that off of you because
But why would you
I
want
may need a feature, or I may, the nigga may have something on me. So let
just
me
to
let me have something on him now.
hold over their head? Yeah, that's possible, but um, that's crazy.
It is crazy though to even have something to even be looking for that. Like,
When
you
you
got
think
a video. Let me give you 10 for it.
when you think about it, you'll be like, well, why would somebody want a a video of Snoop Dogg that's you know not in good light, or what I mean, just certain people. But like you said, maybe they want you got to do a feature, or you got to do this for me, or I need this. But whatever it is, man, they move funny, man. They move funny. And now all the trannies and gays around in the entertainment business. Ain't no telling what them cats is doing, man, or been doing. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
And guess what? There's a whole bunch more cameras nowadays too. You know what I mean? Like
Pick up who coming in
there's a
out.
lot more cameras in the world.
Yeah,
So them saucy
every corner.
Santanas, they probably got some niggas locked up. Some niggas do whatever they want. You know what I mean?
Yeah, ain't no telling.
What's her name? What's her name that was with the Winslow? Sydney Starr?
Yeah, he was on the Auntie podcast, and they was saying stuff, but they didn't give him. You know what I'm saying? They ain't say who. They wasn't talking about that, but they was preferring to that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He didn't say he gay. He said he like women and all that, but that just the picture and the video showed like different, right? And then
Yeah, but
he said if I got drunk enough and she, you know what I'm saying, she got a cute face, he got a cute face and some chest. I'm just looking at lips and tits. You know what I'm saying? So he said that's for every man, but I was like, no, I gotta disagree, bro. If
yeah,
I know that's not a man, I don't give a damn how much I drink. But then again, I'm not gonna put myself in that position to be just like super chilling and chummy either. So, you know what I
yeah, but
mean?
that nigga was kind of weird though too, because he used to let he was with that bitch that was Lil Wayne's bitch. And she used to leave him to go with she was on call for Lil Wayne.
Oh, you talking
So
about
Lil Wayne
Superhead?
called her up. That little light skinned bitch, yeah.
Superhead. Superhead
Is
was with
that
everybody. Yeah.
Superhead little light skinned chick? Oh, is you sure? Okay.
He married her. No, that's what they. I didn't know that till I watched the shit on Zeus, the Auntie podcast, and they was talking about. It was
Mm.
like, why'd you marry her? Why would you marry her? He like, well, I thought I could change. She'd be good, but yeah, I guess it didn't work out because she was on that ratchet stuff. But yeah, P Diddy gon' tell. It's so much ways it can go though. You know what I mean? And there ain't no telling who he really got dirt on and who they really want. You feel me? But we
Yeah.
all know P Diddy and Jay Z was the most overrated big accomplishment in our community. Like it's a lot. Jay Z was good, but I only remember Hard Night Lights too as being a
Yeah.
great album. You know what I'm saying? And
True. Yeah,
I don't.
speaking of Jay-Z, you seen them Rihanna tapes? You ain't seen the little they circling around right now. It's a clip of him talking about how he signed Rihanna. There's a clip of Rihanna talking about how she signed with Jay-Z. Jay-Z talking about she was 16 at the time. Talking
Oh,
about
this
he kept her in the studio.
happened.
Yeah,
I think I heard of it a
kept
little.
her in the studio till like 3 a.m. till she signed the deal. Okay, whatever. Oh, 16, that sounds fishy, right? She tell the story. She talking to Tyra. She's telling the story, talking about, oh yeah, they kept me in the studio and told me I gotta sign the deal. There's only two ways out: sign the deal, walk out the front door, or sign the deal, or not sign the deal and go out the window 26 floors up.
But we know this to the child actors, boys and girls. Like they've been cracking. They've been getting it in and doing weird shit. Aaliyah, you know what I'm saying? Foxy Brown, that's another one that Jay Z was dealing with before she was grown. So this is nothing new. And they was
Isn't there
probably
a Diddy and Aaliyah link or something like that?
I seen a picture of it or something recent. Yeah,
Dame said some shit about it. Dame and Dash spoke on it, talking about that shit wasn't cool.
yeah, but yes, it's definitely odd. But you gotta wonder where was these kids' parents? Did they just go ahead and say, "Well, shit, you gonna get my baby rich? How much money? Oh, you gonna get me a car? Go ahead, take them. And you just give your kid out to somebody famous that you really don't know, and have them there for days. And they cut. Yeah, it don't look right. You know what I'm
Yeah, there's
saying?
some weirdo parents out there, bro. They don't give a fuck about their kids, my nigga.
Yeah,
You
they
know what I
just
mean?
it's a check.
There's some weirdo parents.
They
There's a lot. You know
check.
what I mean? And they'll sell their kid. They'll sell they bitch. You know what I mean? They'll do anything for a dollar, or some fame, or some clout, just to go to the party.
Yeah, it
You
used
know
to
what I
be
mean? Like
people fell in love with more of the clout and being famous more than even just the money now.
stardom too. Stardom too.
Yeah, that's
You gonna make my kid a star? Yeah, I'm gonna drop you off at their house.
yeah,
You saw the
that's
Nickelodeon shit,
on
right?
the
They was doing it dirty.
that's on the parent.
And
You
we're
gotta
not even talking about all
not
black folks because we saw how they did at Nickelodeon.
no,
That shit
this is
was dirty and
where
grimy,
they
bro.
got it
All
from.
them kids.
They got it
What?
from the big higher up European people that was, you know what I'm saying? That's where they got it from. Because that's what was done to them, and that's how who owned Hollywood, who you had to go see, directors and all that. And then they start doing weird stuff, and it's not, that's not what we supposed to do. Our people, like, are certain people. It's not for them. You know what I'm saying? You take on their their way of living, then that's when stuff like this happen. And then when it gets hot, or you know what I'm saying, they want to expose you, then you just gotta go down. And he gonna be like,
Yeah,
wait, he up there. That's the dude who. That's who I learned it from. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. But they
He gonna
stepping
still
down,
do
so
his
they get
shit.
out of it. They stepping down from their boardroom. I mean, I already heard about two or three already stepped down. Executives connected to Diddy
Yeah,
for no
they
reason
out
at
of
all,
there.
stepping down, but they stepping down at the same timing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it don't look right. That looks guilty. That look like, but you know how like they said with Kanye, we don't want to be a part of that because that makes us look bad. But it's deeper than that, especially when it come to chart shit like this.
Yeah,
It's looking very suspect. Like up, y'all. Like in the chat. Appreciate y'all. But what else? P Diddy. Does he have a chance of beating it? Because we know if feds pick it up, they feel they got strong, evidence, and it ain't no
yeah.
half time or none of that. You do all your time in the feds pretty much day for day. So
I feel like he's gonna take a plea deal, and I feel like these charges are light because he's gonna take a plea deal. You know what I mean? They're not gonna they can't give him all the charges that he should be getting because because that plea deal not gonna look too good. Like, oh, you gonna give him a plea deal? This nigga did all this shit. So
but
that's why it's looking like this.
but if you give
Human
him
trafficking.
if you give him a plea deal for he's looking at life, right? If you give him a plea deal saying 10 years, is that acceptable? Is that good? I mean, I guess you got to know how much information they got about it, which P
You
Diddy
say
would know. But if you go, they say we'll give you 10 years. That's
and you
not
don't get
25
halftime and none of
years.
that in the feds.
Nah, he gonna do like 8 years. Nah, he gonna do like 9 and some change. You do that damn near day for day. I think it's like 85, 90%. Anybody in the chat, let me know. But yeah, it's like damn near day for day.
Yeah,
So
I don't think that's a good deal. But I think he'd fight for it. Why would he sign that plea deal? 5 years or less, I would say he could sign because he still have time outside. You know what I mean? Like he's 50, right? In his 50s.
yeah,
So if
early.
he spent 10 years, he's coming out in his 60s. And that nigga's done. Only he gonna have to do the same shit again.
But like,
You know?
isn't Bill Cosby still locked up? And Bill Cosby
Yeah.
older than him.
I believe so, right? I don't
Shit,
know.
talk about Bill Cosby did was like, you know, some old shit they probably was doing, everybody was doing, and they probably knew that they was getting drugs. They just said, "Oh well, shit, this bitch getting money. Let's all." Yep, he did it to me too. He did it, and he's still in the pen. I think he about to get out soon though. But
Yeah, Bill Cosby. We know Bill Cosby got set up. That nigga got set up. He was
I,
he was at the parties and he just got set up by the bitches at the parties. You know what I mean? He
I
was at the
believe, I
parties
believe
where everybody was doing it.
too though. And
What?
they probably wilded and took some shit too far, but I believe they all got set up because they not the only ones getting down like that. They probably doing it a little less, but maybe a little more flashy. Maybe they do
Yeah,
a little.
R. Kelly was a little reckless. He dropped a mixtape of his shit. That nigga, and that shit blew up too. Bootleggers made millions, nigga, off that tape, nigga.
Hey, talking about the video of a you talking
Yeah,
about
he
porn?
nigga, yeah, yep.
Nigga said a
Nigga,
mixtape.
hood niggas made money off of that shit. That shit blew up, bro. Like this nigga, everybody done seen the R. Kelly tapes, So it's just like that shit was they was everywhere. So he was reckless with it. That's
Yeah,
what got him caught up. I think one of the tapes, which I don't think the one that got widespread, was the one that had the little 15-year-old in it. That
let me
was the
get
one that.
thumbs up in the chat, y'all. Thumbs up. But I'm saying there's so many people that's doing way more that's up in the level that they probably thought they couldn't get touched. You feel me? Like if I got a good relationship with you and you doing all this shit, but you got it on a bigger scale, you like doing baller shit. And I'm like, damn, I kind of want to do it like that. You know what I'm saying? Then the other celebrities is doing weird ass shit, getting money too. And you like, well, you taking parts from all these money. You know what I'm saying? And
Mm-hmm.
they feel that's the business. This is the business. And but they, it's some real evil shit going on. You know what I'm saying? And it's been like
Yeah,
that. It's now getting, exposed. And
like they said, that it was learned. Diddy learned it from someone else. Diddy taught someone else it. Predators make predators. It
and
don't make it right.
and Usher taught what's his name? Justin Bieber.
Beaver, yeah. So what I mean, it go down the way. Go down the way. There may be Justin may already have his next predator already on the line. He supposedly saved, went to church, but sometimes them niggas, you know what I mean? This shit don't stop there. There's always a next victim.
Yeah, because
Like he could try to repent as much as he want,
that don't
but
mean nothing.
it happened.
The priests is Catholic priests and all that. They go to church too, and they be messing with little kids. So I mean,
Yeah,
yeah, he stopped trying to be famous though, right? Justin Bieber,
I believe so. I still hear his name pop up here and there. So
but
and
he'll
I ain't heard a nigga come out against Diddy. So I'm trying to, you know what I mean. So the nigga got some shit on him.
yeah, you would think.
If you so hurt, you
But
leave the
a
thing.
lot of them don't want the shit to come out that they got. They're dirty laundry, so they might not say nothing. They like
Yeah,
that's gonna ruin my life. You know what I mean? So
that's why
it's
I gotta
crazy.
respect niggas like Kanye. You know what I mean? To come out and actually put the shit. Kanye, Cat Williams, them niggas that just kept they shit clean to where they can speak freely. Cause I think that's the problem. Where niggas they put themselves in positions and now niggas can't speak up. Even shit that niggas is looking at LeBron funny. You know what I mean? Niggas is looking at like LeBron can't speak up. Like some niggas they gotta stay
Well, I mean,
quiet because if you say something, then it's coming out.
he throw up the Illuminati sign though, so it's a little different. We know, I mean, some of these people that just come. That nigga was the face of the NBA straight out of high school. I mean, he's good, he's great. Don't get it messed up, but I'm sure it was other, you know, people that could ball just as good or better. But they might not took that deal. They might not
I
sign
don't
up dotted line.
I don't think LeBron did it before. I think LeBron
He
when he
came
came to
to the league
LA,
like
they
that
could have
though.
just you know what I mean? Like the nigga could have just wanted some could have wanted some extra pussy, wanted some other kind of pussy, and then got himself dug in too deep. Like you know what I mean? Like then they got Savannah at home. He got Savannah
Yeah,
at home, but he could have just went to the party like, ooh, like
I'm saying
I
the
can
Holly.
pick.
I'm saying the Hollywood shit. He came in already on, doing up the thing, knowing Jay-Z, all dealing with all them type of people that they were like, watch out for them. They're doing sacrifices, they're doing all that. And he was right at home as soon as he got on in the league. Before, who knew if LeBron was gonna come in and just be that good from the gate. You know what I'm saying? It could have
Yeah,
took a couple years because even Kobe's and Jordan, everybody else, it took a little time. They didn't just come in, nigga, and just score 30 points the first game and just all the people in the league are the people that's talking about is talking about you. So a lot of people got favor, and then you got to question how why is that? And LeBron James is like my favorite player. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
I'm damn near close to be like he's better than Jordan because of the stats. You know what I'm saying? But because he's still balling at such a high shit this age. But I think that shit was Photoshop.
I mean it was, but I look at it like this. Look at Dwayne Wade. And I said it started in LA. I think it started in Miami, to be honest with you. Look at Dwayne Wade. That
Yeah.
nigga is compromised. Dwayne Wade is compromised, my nigga. You know
Yeah.
he is. The
It's no
nigga's coming out
let
crazy
the
now.
son be a girl, and
Yeah.
he ain't even went to high school yet. How he know
This
what he?
nigga about to start a fingernail business.
Yeah, yeah.
The
Yeah,
nigga's compromised, my nigga.
people used to tell me, yeah, the way he was, he seemed kind of, funny, like he was like that. But I didn't really, I didn't think that. But then look at,
Not back then.
the eyebrows, kind of, you know, it was signs there. But I just like, watched this game and the dude was balling. You know what I'm saying? But yeah,
Yeah, Gabrielle Union's wearing the pants. This nigga's wearing a dress.
it's twisted. But that's that Hollywood shit. That's how it looked. Seemed like all of them was living, like doing
The-
what they was doing the opposite of what you're supposed to be doing.
this nigga took the kid. I mean, how often do you hear this? I know he got money. I know he got lawyers and all that shit. He took the kid from the baby mama. He
Yeah, he
took the
checked out
kid from
before
the
he.
baby mama, full custody.
Yeah,
The
now
one,
he
yeah,
family. You don't
turned him
want
into a
to
girl.
mama because he might, he ain't gonna learn how to be a man. So you would think he would come and have his son, and he would have a son, but not have.
Judges, they don't think like that though. They don't think like that.
I
This
would
nigga,
think that.
I know, right? I mean, right? You would think that, but you know the system. The mama is the caretaker. They took the baby from the mom. Let's get some thumbs up. Let's get some thumbs up on there, y'all.
And they said she wasn't with that. They said the mom was
Yeah, she
like
wasn't with it.
really against it.
That's why they got the full custody. Because they was like, oh no, like that they wanted to let her change the birth certificate or something like. She wouldn't let them change the birth certificate.
Yeah. Yeah,
So
nobody
you,
have a problem with the way people want to live their life or if they into that. But as a child, you're mentally not your brain ain't even developed. Like he's not even in high school. You never been with a woman. You really don't like how you just. I mean, I guess some people say I was born like that, and I just knew since I was 5 and 6, and I'll be like,
yeah,
I don't know, I don't understand it. But as being a father to a little black boy, nah, I couldn't just be like, all right, you can do that. It's okay. Now we gotta talk. We gonna not that I'm gonna beat you or you know disown you, but we gonna be like, hey, no, that's not nah. Let's
yeah.
think about this. We gotta figure this out because that's not happening. Now when you're grown and you ain't around me, if that's what you want to do and shit, do it all up. But as a kid, a child, you
Nah, you
mind?
got a life to live. You got a
Yeah,
life to make that. You got some time to make that decision because now the niggas like if he wants to go back, he's tainted. Like ain't no woman's gonna want him. You know what I mean? Like
never know.
women don't want bisexual men. You think they gonna want a ex trans? You know what I mean?
Nah,
Like women are more bigoted than us. You know what I mean? Like
yeah,
they'll pick up they'll have a gay friend, but they never gonna like have
they
a
be their
crush on the
best
gay
friend.
man.
They
You
be
know what
their
I
best
mean?
friend. But no, but if that man's not gay, I mean, if he's gay, but then he might not be, then shit, I don't know, because women, you never know. Not all, the majority, yeah, he's gonna be like, oh, I used to be doing that. Oh, you might have, you know what I'm saying? But shit, some lonely woman might change, might be like, oh, that was his past. You
But
know,
she gonna be a masculine woman. Like women want someone to protect them. Like nigga may never have to
no
protect her.
doubt.
You may never have to protect her, but they want someone just in case. Like, hey, if I get in trouble, they want their daddy. They want someone to protect them. Like, that's what they kind of want in the back pocket. They don't want to be the protector. Like, I'm gonna
Right,
have to jump
right.
in front of the bullet for you.
But the only thing about that is it's just out of pocket. It's out of pocket because even if you believe that that's right and that's okay, that you know what I mean, everybody can live their life. However, you still gotta be grown to make grown decisions because that's you know what I mean. I'm 9 years old, 10 years old. He's a little boy, like he ain't supposed to be messing with nobody, girls or boys. You feel me? And they say,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, you is that you want to be a girl? So when he did that, it kind of stamped oh yeah, they on some bull, they on some of that weird stuff. Like, you know what I mean? It feel like a sacrifice. Like, here, take my son, and you know what I mean? I don't.
Exactly. Shit. And look, Wayne's still up. I mean, Wade is still up. He's still up. He's still being talked about. The nigga still hop up on the TNT broadcast here and
Yeah,
there.
he ain't left since he been out the NBA. He on the shit. Well, before he even retired, they was having him on there talking and all that, and he ain't lost a beat. You
Yeah,
know,
they got Paul Pierce the fuck out of there for having bitches and blunts. But this
smoking.
nigga Wade can turn his kid to turn his boy into a girl, and this nigga still stay on. You know what I mean? It's like the
Well,
shit they.
we know that. Who is Charles? Charles? Oh, Barkley. You
Oh
talking about
yeah,
Barkley? Probably. Um, Yeah, man. If y'all can I appreciate it. Everybody that come in the chat, let's get this shit jumping, popping. But yeah, it's a whole lot of other people that's should be worried, if
yeah.
nothing else. Like,
In the Diddy situation, especially because it's like LeBron said, ain't no party like a Diddy party. You know what I mean?
yeah, that's what they say. They going in.
So, and they said there's different part. Like niggas could show up to the Diddy party and not be part of the situation. But my thing is, if you go
But
into
how
every Diddy party, you're gonna come across that.
you gonna do what they doing at the party?
Yeah,
They might have different rooms of it or different sections. Like this, the all out. Everybody just do the girls, boys, trannies. Everybody get it cracking. Or this just the women. But I see it all being as a cold ass little just freak. Everybody doing
yeah.
lights off. all the flashing lights, and they just going crazy. But then again, that's not a fucking thing to take you to jail, especially
Yeah,
if everybody there is like know
get
what's
your
going
ass
on.
beat. They say Diddy walk around like, hey, what's up, daddy? Calling niggas daddy. Hey, daddy, I love you, daddy.
Yeah, get
You
your
know what I
dog
mean?
broke talking
Touching
to
up
the
on
right
you like,
room.
nigga, that's some shit to get your ass beat. But Diddy got he got bodyguards, so it's like
Yeah, that's on him. He want to call another man daddy. I can't.
nigga should leave. Nigga should leave the party.
Yeah, hold up, but they like fuck it. We having a good time. Everybody here. Yeah, it definitely was a going down, and we gonna find out more. But the only thing in your if you know that it's so much other shit that they not talking about, and there's so many people that's on that tape. They got the tape, and if they good with the feds or they higher power, ain't nobody gonna know about it. So it's
Yeah,
like
ain't no,
that motherfuckers still gonna be doing their thing. They just taking down, who they
taking
want
down
to take
Diddy. Just like they did Epstein. Just like they did Jeffrey Epstein. They took Jeffrey Epstein down knowing all the people connected to him, all the rich politicians. Ain't none of them get hit with nothing. None of them. They all still standing. Just the
down.
nigga that had the tapes
They
got
just had
took
to get
down.
rid of one of them. Like he like took it for the team type thing. You know,
Yep. They killed
and
him. They
maybe
put the bitch in jail for life. She ain't finna talk. Like you know what I mean? Like it don't take much of a threat to stop someone from saying some shit. Especially if you already killed the other dude. Like, oh, you next if you say something.
you just mute them. They can't tell nothing.
Yeah. So I don't see much coming out this Diddy thing. I mean, if Diddy do go to jail, maybe we'll hear something. But if he take a plea deal,
So
or at least if they don't get no new charges on these charges, like we ain't hearing nothing from about nothing else. It may just be all about Diddy and Casey.
yeah, it's a wrap. You don't think it's a wrap though? I mean, you don't think they're gonna come with them videos and start? Or he? What about Diddy? You don't think Diddy? If they like, well, you gonna at least have to do 15, 12, 15. You don't think Diddy gonna start name dropping some people?
I start name dropping right now. Shit, you know what I mean?
But he
I don't
can't.
know why the nigga waiting. Like
You gotta,
I
you
be
gotta,
name dropping, call it.
you gotta go through court for us, JP.
Yeah, nah, that
Hell,
nigga
they
should have
go.
put out a letter. Like nigga wrote a letter to TMZ. Nigga, here's all the names. Then look at hey even J Lo. Let's talk about J Lo because J Lo was the one that got Shine locked up for the most part. She brought the gun in the club and she get off scot free. And why can't she keep a relationship, nigga? After that, why they just get divorced this year? They knew this shit was coming. J Lo may have shit on her. J Lo may be
I'm,
facing
I'm
charges.
pretty sure. I'm pretty sure she was messing with the hip hop culture pretty heavy. So yeah, it's
Yeah,
possible.
so
She
ain't
came from.
nobody talk about J Lo.
She came from Living Color dancer and became this. I had my brother's wife used to be on there dancing. So it's a lot of girls that was on get on there, but to be
Yeah,
cut star from just dancing on you know um Living Color.
yeah.
And
Fly, what they call the fly girls? Fly girls, right?
yeah, and they come and dance. But yeah, it was a whole lot of them. But J Lo blew up, so ain't no telling what she was up to. But I still would think P Diddy was she was messing with P Diddy, so I still think P Diddy probably ran that play because
They
Shine
gonna
was
blame.
his homie. You know
They
what I'm saying?
gonna blame. They gonna blame her, but she a grown ass woman. Like they try to say, because Diddy told Cassie to hold the gun, so they gonna try to excuse that. Like, oh, he had her hold the gun, have her hold the gun. You know what I mean? J Lo,
Yeah,
but J Lo did the crime.
she
Why did
didn't
she get
have to.
off?
She didn't have to, but right now they're trying to picture Puff Daddy as a monster, and he was scaring, he was beating, he's taking people cheeks. He's boy, he sound right now like a cold dude. And I just never seen it. But I didn't really like P Diddy. Never. He did seem kind of snaky, and But then P Diddy,
Yeah,
all he was women pretty much anyway. He wasn't for the dudes pretty much. That's why he came with Biggies and the Locks and different groups. But to think of him as a like tough guy or a you know killer and
abusive.
yeah, I don't get it. But I mean, sexual stuff, shit. I wouldn't put it past too many people. So
Yeah, you never know. You never know with that. You never
yeah.
know, especially a nigga that always wears sunglasses all the time, always wear black.
Oh,
Like Diddy was a little different. The
artists
shiny
every
suits.
why nigga P Diddy used to just never stop moving. never stop dancing with the little weird with the shirt,
Yeah,
the
the
shirt.
nigga Diddy was the ultimate sellout. Like we thought Diddy was a sellout because the
Yeah,
way he made
move.
his art, he treated his artists. But the nigga actually sold out because he took what the labels taught him and he poisoned the black community with it. He poisoned hip hop community with it. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? He
he
enticed them
made it here.
niggas. You know what I mean?
We thought Suge Knight was the one that was like, oh man, Suge Knight a gangster and he ain't shit and he robbing people and taking niggas over the balcony. They made Suge Knight sound like,
Yeah,
Scarface, a real goon. But shit, he ain't had shit on Diddy as we come out to see. Um, and even with the Tupac and Biggie thing, that shit is you know, it looks bad on him. It looked like he had something to do with both of them. But for sure, the Biggie thing, and that was his boy. So if you would do that to somebody that's your dude, your homie, and y'all making money, just because he want to go somewhere else, y'all still homies, y'all gonna still eat together. You feel me? But he like, hell no, you ain't come, you not finna go blow up by yourself. I might never find no rapper like this ever again. And
yeah.
so I do think he might have had something to do with that. But
It was a whole setup.
this
That
stuff,
they made it a yeah, it was a whole man. I think they made it because they came out with another album.
make sure he caught that red light just the way it happened. It was, what I'm saying? I was 12, 13 year old. I'm like, damn, how they just, because they were slowing down like they was going to stop. But then made sure that light was about to hit red and took off. And I'm like, how you leave Biggie? That's the best thing. He the best on the camp. Y'all just laughing. So, it didn't look right.
Yeah,
And
so
something
I
about to come out. But maybe it is just to scare dude up, or maybe he thought he was going to blackmail somebody, and they was like, yeah, you got the wrong one. I'll fuck your whole life up. You know what I'm saying? What, the Love album and all that? Because that's when I heard about it soon after he, was promoting his little new music.
yeah. Them
Which
niggas said the nigga didn't do
garbage.
no interviews. He didn't try to push the album at all. Like he already knew it was coming. This was gonna be his last. Like I guess he thought he was gonna be able to make some money for his kids or some shit because he probably didn't see too much light at the end of the tunnel after everything he's seen coming. You know what I mean? Because it's all stacking up. Al B. Shore is coming after him because of Kim Porter. Like he like, hey, feds need to investigate him because of Kim Porter. Because how she died when she about to drop the tell-all book. Because that's what I heard. All the niggas,
But it
Heavy
looks
D,
sketchy as shit. It looks
yeah, Heavy
sketchy.
D, Kim Porter were both writing tell-all books, and they end up dead.
What was, yeah, Heavy D supposedly had a heart attack or something, though, right?
Nigga, all that shit can
Yeah, I
be
know.
triggered.
Yeah, for sure. Everything can look like an accident or
Yeah,
suicide, especially when you playing them games that they play. You know what I'm saying?
exactly.
Um, yeah, man, y'all like up. Y'all like up. Drop comments. Let us know what y'all wanna, talk about with this P Diddy thing, cause I'm kind of late on it. But I know it's looking bad and it's not looking good, but it also doesn't seem so far to have evidence to just be like he's guilty. You know what I'm saying? For what they're trying to get him for. Now for being a freaky dude, no, I don't know what the man was doing, but it don't look good, but it don't look like he was having you know what I'm saying, all the extra stuff they were saying. So, but the feds got it, man. We gonna find out. That's for sure.
Yeah, it's a shady operation, and the niggas that we want, the names we want to hear, we'll never hear. We probably gonna hear some names. It's like some low. We're gonna get Stevie J. They're gonna get the niggas that's already look incriminating.
the,
That's it.
niggas that fall, man, they easy. They're easy. Like, yeah, he probably did do it. But yeah, the big dogs is gonna stay doing what they doing. Big dudes from the big dogs in the industry that we don't really see. We might hear their name and all that. They gonna be good. You know what I'm saying? Cause the feds work. They probably all work together. You know what I'm saying? Uh, but I'm up in the air with that. First I said, oh, P Diddy gonna beat it. You know what I'm saying? But now I don't know because they don't want to give him a bail. Uh, we're gonna keep hearing about more stuff come out. There's gonna be
Yeah,
different guys. Some more women come. you know, he's abusive. He's a monster. So man, he better hope that sure, he can wiggle out of this one. But I don't know. You said
yeah.
you think he can though, right?
I think that it's already built in the cake. I mean, I don't know. I feel like he got a good chance of getting a good plea deal. Cause I just don't hear like they got him for life, right? But he ain't kill nobody, right? They're not getting them for
Not
Pac. They,
yet,
I mean, they're not getting them for Biggie. They're not getting them for Kim Porter.
not yet. But now that they got him in feds, some of that can pop up. They can add charges. They can take some away. They can add some. So um, it's looking crazy. Or he might just disappear.
I
Yeah,
don't know.
I kind of agree with that too. I don't, but I think they might want a couple more, or P Diddy might give them a couple more, and they might just have to just take them. But yeah, evidently they want him. Um,
Yeah, they don't. The plan is to shut Diddy up. So as much as they can do by using the evidence that the people already know, without having exposed new evidence, that's what they're gonna do.
you don't think,
Like without new names. I mean new names because they'll get the evidence. But
you don't think Jay-Z got nothing to worry about, and Beyonce?
I heard, man, I heard about that. I didn't really dig into that too much, but I heard they was at the parties or something, right? Or what? What's up? What you heard about that? What's up with Beyonce?
No, I'm just going off. I ain't hear nothing about it. I just
I've heard their name popped
together.
up. I just ain't get enough information because they're not letting it out. She's like, oh, Jay-Z, Beyonce, will do. They on the case too. They like, people are names get mentioned in the case.
So they're just gonna be. So maybe they're just talking about people that was attending the party. But I'm just saying that because these are top dogs that maybe how did they get there type situation. Jay Z
Yeah,
ain't no music. He a businessman, all that, but he on top of what you would call hip hop culture and all that. And
but the niggas
I don't think
Illuminati.
he should. Yeah,
Jay-Z
it's gonna
Illuminati.
be a lot of that. There's gonna be a lot of that on the internet. People making up shit in their own mind, detectives too, and it might get out. People like think it's something. You know what I mean? Um, like the Steve Harvey shit. I couldn't believe that, but they got Busta Rhymes. Maybe they just finna dirty up a lot of people's names, and a lot of people won't be affected, but they had that stain. Be humiliated.
Yeah,
Maybe some more tapes come out and make us think our favorite rapper DMX's and like what I mean. That was like, oh, he was with the shit, a real street dude, a real general, or however we thought of them as kids or young people. And find out, oh, they was doing the diddler. they was
yeah,
they was doing the diddler, no Diddy. You feel me?
yeah. We'll know for sure if they after the case is done, they seal it. So none of the so no one can request the evidence or see what they charged them on. They just seal the case. You know what I mean? Like, oh, the judge seals it. Everything's just can't nobody get it until after a certain amount of time. Man, that's what they do with a lot of them big names, and it costs a lot of money to get it done. But them niggas do that shit, and we never know.
I thought he was. I thought for a minute he was gonna beat it. I still think he got a chance, but it just don't look too good. You know what I'm saying? Just because how much media and how everybody talking about it and how he's looking real bad. Like
Yeah,
Donald Trump gets shot at. Ain't nobody talking about Donald Trump. Everybody talking about what P Diddy do in his bedroom and how many baby oils and KY
yeah.
got. You feel me? So
The nigga tried to shoot Donald Trump didn't even get that nigga just got a couple gun charges. Feds ain't even Feds ain't even going after him for other shit. I guess they trying to stop his bail right now. They trying to hold. They said they holding on to evidence, but the nigga's only charged for 2 gun charges.
he had like a K too, didn't he?
Yeah, he
That's
just got gun charges. No assassination, no conspiracy. Then they got a letter too. Wrote a letter about it.
and he ain't get
So
shot. I'm
yeah,
trying to see how he
the feds
go
is
to
gonna
the
go after who they want to go after.
at least in the leg. Like you try to kill the president and they don't off you. They shot in the leg or hand, something. Uh, yeah, that whole thing is looking weird with the Donald Trump thing, though. Even the first one to me, but
Yeah, like I said, this whole Diddy thing is probably to cover up some shit like that because I think I heard Dr. Umar talking about it and he said it and it was already on my mind that this why does Diddy shit drop right before the election? They want to get niggas distracted. They want us talking about, like we doing. They want us talking about Diddy the whole time, but not really thinking about politics and trying to figure out if Kamala Harris is black or not, you know what I mean? Or figure out she gonna do something for black folks. Nah, we just, yeah.
I don't think none of them is. Shit,
Yeah,
I
well, I
think that
think that's the problem.
happened already,
Yeah.
somewhat. But yeah, we about to go ahead and get into this. If y'all didn't like, if y'all could thumbs up, I appreciate it. and we're gonna keep dropping heat. Let them know where you be at, where they can find your channel information at.
What's going on? It's good in the hood. J to the P. That's the good in the hood. No and just in. You can check us at YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, all that.
Me too. I think we should. I think we deserve it. Every other race and country come over and get money and shit. We came not even wanting to be here and doing a lot and don't get nothing. So yeah, I think
Nah,
that
yeah, they're not giving.
I
California's
think
supposed to be. They really trying hard not to give it to us. Them
yeah.
niggas is fighting not to give it to us now. Now before it was a dream. Now it's like, oh shit.
Yeah, I ain't got nothing coming.
They get no, we getting close, but every time they get close, they just pull it. They pull the carrot back more. Cause them niggas are supposed to. They were supposed to vote on it, nigga. This in California.
Yeah, them
Them niggas.
400 acres and mule and all that. That ain't. They ain't getting none of that.
Nah, reparations is gonna be. It's gonna be reparations for all the races. When they give it, it's gonna benefit everybody, not black folks. I guarantee you that.
Yeah,
It's just gonna look like it's big. It's gonna look like it's for black folks. They're gonna give some money to the black colleges, but
it's
it's
gonna,
gonna be
it's gonna benefit some other people more than it does the black people.
exactly.
But yeah, we gonna get at y'all on another one, man. I gotta get on. Got things to do. Then my shit about to die. So I'm gonna hit you up, JP.
Yeah,
All right,
for
y'all.
sure.
Have a good one. Stay blessed. West West. Yeah.
Likewise.